Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to InfoComm 2017. We're here on the NEC Display Solutions broadcast set. That's stand 1600. And coming from just down the road, 2081, is T1V. We have Marco Ventura. No relation to Rich Ventura at NEC.
Sadly, none whatsoever.
No?
Although we probably have some cousin, a distant cousin that's somewhere in Sicily that
there's no likeness.
Connects us.
Yeah. There's no size likeness, and you have hair. So, and we heard yesterday, he was a ginger when he did have hair. So there's obviously no likeness. Anyway, I jest. So Marco is the VP National Accounts for T1V, and you've been around for quite some time, since about 2008.
Yes, that's right. That's when the company got started, and we started out sort of broadly developing solutions for large format interactive touchscreens.
Right.
And
but this is what I like about you guys. You've pivoted. You focus on something now.
I would characterize it as a sort of more and more focus.
Okay.
That's really what we've done. We still have, of course, a lot of customers and projects where we do some custom software for those, but really we've really focused it on collaboration and solutions that are primarily going into enterprise and higher education. Those are sort of the two verticals that we're most focused on.
So collaboration is one of the big parts of the booth at NEC here today.
Yeah.
You've got a couple of stuff here. Have you got the ThinkHub product here?
Yes, ThinkHub is our software solution, and indeed that's what we have here. NEC has a 55-inch 1080p screen, as well as an 84-inch 4K. It's a gorgeous display, and we have our software that's powering those devices, and had some great reception here at the show.
So you can see it here. I think we saw that at ISC as well. But on your booth 2081, what else is there to see?
Yeah, so what we've done there is we have a lot of great examples of showing some of the unique features that you can't really see here. So encourage folks that are watching to come by and see. But basically, we have things like ThinkHub Multisite, which where we can, if you have, say, an office in London and you want to connect to New York, we have a really elegant way of connecting those sites, and so users can basically all be connected to the same shared canvas and interact with their content in a really natural and intuitive way across multiple devices, share their devices. Those could be Mac, Windows, iOS, Android, and just connect those. So really, those are some of the things that we're showing in our booth. Of course, NEC has a beautiful setup here, and you can also get a chance to see the product in action over here.
Now you have about 50 employees. Are they all in North Carolina, or are they spread around?
Primarily in North Carolina, and we do have some people that are on the sales side. They're scattered around the country, but most of our team is working at our headquarters in North Carolina.
How many people do you bring to InfoComm typically?
We have about 12 people actually came, so we've got a good sized chunk of our company here. It's an important show for us. We really, it's the one show that we really spend a lot of time planning for, and so we're always happy. And this is our fourth InfoComm fifth InfoComm that we've been at, and we, with every year it just again, I think our story, and we're really proud of solutions like ThinkHub that when we introduced it 4 years ago, it's just gotten better and better, and we've really focused on making a great solution for users.
Do you see any, I normally ask a trick question with guests about whether they prefer Florida or Vegas, but as somebody who's really serious about exhibiting at InfoComm based on your booth, do you actually see better end users in one or the other, or is there a different type of end user in one show?
I think that Vegas, by virtue of its proximity to California, especially Northern California, there's a lot of primarily technology companies that are really adopting a lot of this technology. It's going across all different parts of industry, but
you could imagine if you're in LA or San Francisco, you could fly or drive to Vegas in an hour or so.
Correct.
Certainly flight.
Yes.
Okay.
That's right.
So you see that. So have you had a chance to step away from the stand and have a look at anything else?
They don't let me. I've just chained there the whole time. No, I'm just joking. No. So basically, yes, I've been walked around the.
Well, we've heard there's good chocolate and pens on your stand, so probably you are chained there the whole time.
That's right.
You're going to put a couple of pounds on by the time you finish.
Yeah, no, I've had a chance to walk around the show, and there's some really, great stuff going on, and in the industry, very exciting. I think our take on it is, of course, we're very, just it's sort of hardwired into our DNA. We're very software centric in the way that we like to solve problems with software. That sort of makes things very streamlined. It's sort of a continuous trend. Of course, a lot's been written about the convergence of AV and IT, but I think that's really what the way that we philosophically approach things. We really like to...
explain to me, with the collaborative software, I mean, you can use any camera, can you? And any screen. It's sort of, you're agnostic with the hardware.
Yeah, we are, but that said, we also take a lot of time looking and qualifying touchscreens and making sure that we measure something called total system latency, because a lot of touchscreen manufacturers will say, okay, there's so much lag, but we really look at the whole system together, and we look at, because you have the touchscreen, of course, and the touch sensor, but then there's a computer, there's software, and we really like to look at that holistically and as a group, and we've measured a lot of different touch sensors and gotten some very good data. Certainly, the NEC solution is kind of one of the best in class, and we're really happy with the performance there, showing off some of that solution. But we look at the lag because from a user standpoint, we always look at it and say, if somebody goes and does this on the screen or is using a stylus on the screen, and there's a noticeable lag, or it feels very grossly different from, say, using an actual physical whiteboard, they're gonna like that solution less, and we're very mindful of that and try to keep that as a top priority for us.
We've certainly got a good product with ThinkHub.
Thank you.
And people can see more about it on 2081 and get a free pen and get some chocolate, which you didn't bring us. But Marco, thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, Adrian.
Thank you.
It's great. Thank you.